Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching my video market updates. In today's video, we're going to actually look at number one, a brief national real estate market update here from last year 2020 into 2021. And then secondly, we're going to look at the local Orange County housing market update. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about what it means to be a buyer in today's market and what it means to be a seller. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so this first chart on your screen says that existing home sales totaled 5.64 million in 2020, which was actually up 5.6% from 2019, and the most since before the Great Recession. So bottom line, home sales were actually up 5.6% across the nation from 2019 into 2020. Okay, so here's another chart that shows you actually the current year-over-year change in prices is up 9.2% across the nation. This is put out by CoreLogic, and you can see that this next chart shows you 2021 home price forecaster. On average, most of these local expert organizations are believing we'll see a 5% increase in prices, and of course locally for Orange County we believe that will be a little more than that. Okay, so active forbearance, let's talk about it. So actually right now there's 2.7 million homes in active forbearance, and here's a graph that shows you what happened to those that have come off of that. So actually 51.7% are paid in full, so whether they sold the house or paid it in full or got caught up. 33% actually worked out a repayment plan, and then 15% of those are still in trouble. And you can see on that little sliver slice there, it says 1.9% repayment plans, short sales, deed and lose, and then 13.4% no loss mitigation plan for them so far. So anyways, bottom line, it's looking healthy from what we saw because a lot of people came off of that, and the ones that are still on active forbearance are obviously still working that out across the nation. So here's a quote by actually Lawrence Yun, who's the chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, and he says, "But given the huge price gains recently, I don't think many homes will go to foreclosure. I think homes will just be sold, and there will be cash left over for the seller, even in a distressed situation." So that's a bit of a silver lining in that we don't expect a massive sale of distressed properties. Okay, so here's a really cool chart. This shows you that the national home buyer's typical mortgage payment. So right now, this is taking into consideration 20% down payment. This is just looking at the principal, not including taxes and insurance. So right now, today, it's actually a lower typical mortgage payment than compared to June 2006. So actually today, there's just a larger affordability factor because interest rates are so low that so many people want to buy because their payment is really, really low due to the low rates, of course. Here's another chart that speaks to homeowner affordability across the nation. It says the percentage of income needed for a mortgage payment is actually decreasing dramatically as mortgage rates fall. So the historical norm is about 21.2% of someone's income needed for a mortgage payment. However, right now you can see it's about 14.9%. So this really just speaks to how affordable housing is right now. Here's a quote by one of the deputy chief economists at First American, and she says that once you include the equity benefit of price appreciation, owning made more financial sense than renting in 48 out of the 50 top markets, with only the exceptions of being San Francisco and San Jose, California. So obviously, owning versus renting makes a lot more sense. Of course, it depends on how much money you're putting down and all that. However, based on affordability and low rates, that's why we're seeing a lot of demand in the marketplace, because right now it makes a lot of sense to own property rather than rent it. Okay, so here's a chart that shows you the average days on market across the nation. You can see that homes are moving very swiftly across the nation. Once the home goes on the market, and then once that house goes under contract, that timeline is called average days on market, and you can see what's happening across the nation. Here's another chart that just shows you seller traffic, how many sellers are coming on the market across the nation. And as you can see, all of the gray, it's very anemic. There's very slim pickings for most buyers here across the nation. So if you are shopping for a home, I just know that you're not the only one that's trying to find the right house through the inventory that the market's currently giving us. Okay, so let's switch gears and talk about the local Orange County housing market update. So number one, let's talk about inventory. So this chart shows you that the current inventory is actually under 2,500 homes for sale in all of Orange County, which is the lowest it's been since tracking the data back to 2004. Last year, we actually had 61% more homes on the market this time, giving buyers more options to choose from. In the past couple of weeks, inventory has actually dropped 5%. As we approach the spring and summer market, we will see more homes coming available. Here's the demand chart. So as you can see, demand actually soared by 26% in the past couple of weeks here in Orange County. We have the strongest demand since 2013 when the market was very hot like today. However, in 2013, there was a lot more homes on the market. So here's a chart that shows you the share of demand in the different price points. As you can see, a lot of the demand is in the lower price points. And then if you're a buyer looking above 1 million, of course, when that right home comes on the market, absolutely pounce on that opportunity. And I would even go as far to say that for any buyer, for any price point, if you're shopping in Orange County right now, absolutely any house that comes on the market that fits your must-haves, absolutely write an offer on that house because that's really how you're gonna win. So in summary, at the end of the day, here in Orange County, if you're a buyer, the encouragement to you is to keep swinging. The reality is that most buyers have to write multiple offers in today's market to eventually win the right house. And remember, you are locking in an extremely historical low interest rate as rents do continue to climb. So just be encouraged by that, keep swinging, and it's going to happen for you. If you're a seller, the thing for you is to not get too aggressive on your price. The reality is that if you get really aggressive on your price, you are ultimately leaving money on the table. However, if you price the house at fair market value, that will generate more offers and ultimately help you net more money on your sale. So regardless, if you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate, reach out to me to connect so we can talk about your goals and come up with a game plan, an educated plan to help you win in today's market. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm looking forward to connect when we do. God bless you guys and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.